Howdy folks, how are y'all doing? My name is Reese, welcome to another YouTube video. Today is July 8th, which is the day that I decided last year would be the official anniversary date for the channel. Why was that a decision that had to be made? Well, the actual channel was made in August of 2010. I uploaded my first video later in July 2011, but that was just the first video to this channel. My first gaming video was released on July 8th, 2011, and it was released to the Legacy Cub channel, a channel that I had with my friend Austin, and I just kind of decided that since that was the day I released my first gaming video, that would be the day that we would celebrate my channel's anniversary. So welcome back. Lots changed in the last year. Lots different. Like the name, for example. A lot of people still on about that. There's a video that explains it. I'm not going to explain it to you in the comments. I'm going to link you to a video. Don't complain that I linked you to a video. Just watch the video. Alright, now that my rant is out of the way, and yeah, that's about as ranty as I'm going to get today. What I decided to do to celebrate the anniversary this year, last year we released this channel trailer that was the last 5 years of gaming, and it was really cool, very detailed, very exciting. This year, I forgot about this. I realized today is the anniversary. I should do a thing. So I came up with an idea. I'm going to do a commentary over that first gaming video that came out 6 years ago? Yeah, 6 years ago now. So again, just a refresher for those of you who aren't with us back then, it was me and my friend Austin. We were going to be the next Yogscast in our minds because they were the greatest and I loved them. They were my inspiration for YouTube. Kind of still are. They're big. They've got a lot of great content. I still love what they're doing. We started with this channel. Like 2 weeks later, I launched my own channel because he got real busy with school. I got busy with my then part-time job, now full-time job. And we just didn't have a whole lot of time to record together, but I still had some free time to record by myself, and I was enjoying it. I was enjoying doing the recording, the editing, the interaction with the few people who were following us back then. It was real great. This is that first video. This is what birthed everything. Like the world and you and everything. Mom, water, you name it. This is where it came from. So this video is slightly different than the one that was originally released. It's got a different opening. This was re-released on my channel. It'll be linked down below as a Cub Classic video. And you can watch all the original videos that Austin and me made. They're uploaded to this channel. Again, I'll link to this one down below. So it does start with a bit of a special opening, like a Cub Classic opening. Let's just go ahead and cue that up. Wow, so this was back when I was still Brashiat Cub, first off. So Rees/Brashiat Cub presents Cub Classics! Goodness me. We've gone back to Rees. A lot of people have complained that, oh my gosh, I can't call you Rees. You forget that we literally started the channel. My name was Rees. Hello everyone, my name is Rees or Brashiat Cub. This was our original opening here, Legacy Cub, very simple. The videos did not have titles. We just called them episodes. Okay, goodness me, this is terrible.
Have you been recording?
Yes, I am.
Are you already?
Oh my gosh.
W.
It's so fuzzy.
You're already playing. Okay, so it is working.
The audio is terrible. So we had these Logitech pencil mics that I got for like 15 bucks a pop on eBay, and they weren't that bad. If I'd known how to do better audio processing,
did it look like you were
we would be doing pretty good.
Flying squids everywhere?
Flying
There were flying
skids.
squids and I was falling down.
Okay.
Falling down.
Hey,
And
nice
I'm
try.
backing up. That's a reference. Austin was real big on references back then. At the beginning of this video, you might have heard me say, "What the heck?" And then I cut off, and a lot of people were like, "Were you about to curse there?" No, I was going to say heck. I just didn't complete my sentence. So I'd never played an Assassin's Creed game. I did not recognize him as, I guess, he said he was Ezio. It looked a bit more Altair. We'll have to look at it again. But you could argue that that's the first time I'd ever been in a game with Assassin's Creed. So the channel name was Legacy Cub, Brashiat Cub, Legacy Rage.
Are we?
Yes.
Are we now? Okay, yeah.
We didn't understand that you had to change the game's difficulty in server settings.
Survival Island. What is this one?
I believe it's version 1.1.
Yeah.
Okay, that's the second one.
1.0 was the kind of the bigger island. This was the more difficult one, and obviously we chose this one
We have a problem
because this is what the Yogscast was doing at the time.
Try digging. It's not working.
And
oh, I need to op you. I'm sorry. Hang on. Let me.
I have a little baby voice. Oh my gosh! Did y'all see that avatar? Oh, we're gonna see it again here in a second. That skit is just the worst.
Yeah. Okay.
I think I was
Okay.
actually babyface back then too. I think I had a little patch of hair here, but definitely didn't have the full glorious beard when this was recorded.
I can dig.
I would have been
Okay.
18,
So
so
signs.
a lot has changed. I did have facial hair though.
Hang on.
I think I've had facial
I
hair
got the list
to some degree since I was about 15.
Just gonna look 'em up on my phone.
Now, as I was saying earlier, I
Alright,
kind
so
of
we
got
have to
distracted.
build a
We didn't
two-story
give these
house
episodes
with at least 20
titles.
windows.
We just kind of called them
Build 10
episode
bookcases
1,
in
2,
high school.
3, because that's what the
sure you can.
Yogscast was doing again.
Build an
And
automated
Austin actually was like, "Hey,
farm,
shouldn't we give these
whatever that
more
means.
clever names?" I was like,
Build an underground
"Nah,
tree farm, build
it's
an above
fine."
ground
And of course, he
animal
ended up
trap,
being
build a
right.
drowning trap
I don't think I ever went back
Uh,
and gave them better titles, but future videos that I
it-
released
it's
did
getting
have
dark.
proper names.
Are
Oh
you
no.
freaking kidding me already?
Yeah,
And,
it's
um,
getting
I just
dark.
now started.
Okay, we are digging.
Okay. I didn't even
Goodness,
finish
this
the list.
is
What
so
are we gonna?
crazy.
doing?
We can do that while we're underground. Let's dig.
It's
first.
pretty short too.
See if you can find.
Of
some
course,
coal
back
here.
then, YouTube had a 15-minute limit. I don't know if they still do, but new channels could only upload 15-minute videos.
Kind of.
So
Played
I think we
1.1
recorded for a couple of
actually.
hours here, maybe not even that long.
Not
And I got
1.1,
a good few episodes out of it. I think we only did
and 1.2.
2 recording
Okay,
sessions
I feel
in this
absolutely safe
game.
down here now.
I think we did the first session,
Great.
and then if I'm not mistaken, we
Yeah,
came
I
back
feel
and did a second one where Austin had built this big house. Did we even record them, though? We might have just done the finale, which I thought was pretty good. I really liked the sort of machinima style, so we did like this machinima ending that was supposed to set up all of our future adventures, and I had a lot of plans for them. That's always my problem, is I make these really big plans that I can never actually reasonably live up to.
I'm filling it in.
Fine.
Yeah.
Boy,
Boy, okay, so fun fact, this was artificially
There's
brightened
nothing
because
out
I
here
think I did that in this episode. Because old school Minecraft used to get really dark after night.
Oh, we need
even
to.
spawn
I'm
out
gonna go
here?
trim the tree. Yes, there is.
Oh my gosh, you might hear that popping sound?
Is that our only tree?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that's so unbearable.
Should we be doing
So
it
that was
tonight
actually a
so we can see
problem
where the
with
stuff
Final
falls?
Cut. This was I think the first video I ever edited with Final Cut. And at the time, it had just kind of recently come out. And one of the export settings caused there to be a bit of popping.
Oh, I can't.
And it just so happened to be the setting that automatically uploaded to
Oh, you got my
YouTube.
wood. Okay.
And I had really slow internet. Uploading through the browser didn't seem to work for me at the time, so I just exported directly from Final Cut to YouTube, which left Final Cut useless until that was done back then.
No, the stuff.
What stuff?
Unfortunately, that did include this pop. I always thought it was our microphones. It wasn't until I got a Blue Yeti that I realized, oh no, this is just a problem with Final Cut.
Don't you have to get rid of all the wood?
Other fun fact, I
no,
fixed
you
that
trim
by
the tree,
actually
it should fall.
buying Final Cut. Honestly, I might not have owned a copy of Final Cut for the first couple months of this channel. It was around December 2011.
Right.
I bought it, and it got the
I got
update
wood
that
off.
fixed
Oh,
that.
hey,
Well,
what the crap?
actually, it might have been
My bad.
December was when I got the Blue Yeti for Christmas, and I realized that the problem was the
Oh, I got a
program,
sapling.
and
got
it must have been right around that time too.
We're good. Okay.
I bought it and have never looked back. It's a great
Alright, I'm
editing
gonna go
program
back
if you're on a
over here.
Mac.
Dude,
It's
there are no
really
monsters
good.
out here at all.
My gosh, this is so terrible. Now, this was probably recorded at a higher quality,
I have it on.
but likely
I'm now on hard.
the
Okay,
YouTube
perfect.
compression when you upload from Final Cut is pretty garbage. So that's probably what's
Hang
happened
on.
here.
Come defend me for a second.
I think this was only uploaded at
Defend
720.
you from
Oh, there we go.
Nothing
We were
else.
doing
I gotta go check
multicam
the
way
server
before the
settings to
Yogs
make sure
cast. This was something I came up with.
Spawn.
See, 2011, I guess Hat Films was already doing it as well, but at that time I hadn't
That
seen
would
Hat
be very
Films, so I thought I was
Yeah.
blazing this new trail doing the
YouTube
split
likes,
cam.
to see
But then,
it.
unfortunately, after editing this episode, I
This
accidentally
is
deleted
interesting enough.
Austin's camera.
Okay,
So nowhere else in the series do you see this.
There's still two
And
little
in the future,
things.
we had a lot of trouble recording his, so we actually recorded these on an iMac. In fact, the smaller iMac right back there that I use as like a secondary Mac, I use an application that lets me use my mouse and keyboard on both Macs, and I kind of use that second one there for uploading and like transcoding on the side if I'm working on 2 different projects at once. I played on that, and then I have an old white iMac over there. Uno momento,
Pretty sure
por
they do
favor.
spawn out here.
Ow!
Whatever. It's just whatever. Keep playing.
Okay, well, we should probably
laptop.
find-
Ugh.
How much wood do you
Unplug.
have? Do you have enough to make bombs?
Here it is.
Yes. I like crafting bench.
This is the
Um,
2008, early 2008 white MacBook. My first MacBook.
no.
Got it in 2008, and this is what Austin
I'm gonna
recorded
throw some
on.
wood to you.
And it
You want me to
worked!
put it, like,
Granted, the frame rate is potato.
Let's
It
put
did
in
record
the
it,
house.
and it did play the game, so
hang on, I'm gonna clear it out a little bit more. I put some more.
I think
I put some more dirt on top, so we got a little bit more.
I might be wrong,
Do we have- Whoa! Wait, what the?
but I'm pretty sure he also was running the server on this
I'm
laptop.
good.
because I didn't want it on my
Hey,
desktop
come
running.
here,
So I
I'm
think
gonna
we
go
ran the
Hang on,
server
let me
off the
get rid of this
laptop.
folder. Oh, thank you.
No, I think it must have been on the
getting it.
desktop.
Oh,
I
there it
can't
is,
remember
okay.
now, but it must have been because I think I
Alright,
connected to localhost at the beginning
so-
of this.
Let's see, what do we have here?
All right,
Bonus, build a scarecrow with a jack-o'-lantern head. Where are we gonna get pumpkin from? How do
Probably-
you get
There's a
pumpkins?
chest.
I don't think I've ever gotten one in this game.
I remember that
I think
much.
we just like spawn in random places.
I think we did manage
Oh,
to do
there's
that
probably
once.
one inside the chest.
And
Yeah, there you go.
I get
Figuring
it
things
now.
out.
Inside the what chest?
Say what you
know,
will.
There's always treasure on these survival islands and stuff. That's the whole point, is to get the treasure.
He's
So-
right.
Actually,
He's
you know what,
absolutely
now that you
right.
mention it, let me go back.
That's what I need
As I
is
was
someone
reading the
around
last
to
one,
remind me
this
what the
was
point
method
is, because that's
we got
generally
talking
where I
about.
get lost in my
Find
Minecraft
the
series. Is
Treasure
what's
left
the
behind
point?
By the lost curator?
Yeah, last curator.
Oh, yeah, him. I remember him.
Yeah, I'm sure you do.
Oh, wait, what is
This
this?
Oh my gosh,
There's
this is
like
so
no
terrible. It's
freaking
so
Challenge links can be
jittery.
found in the form
There's
of-
no way I would have
uh,
uploaded this now. If
I'm
I got,
taking
well,
down this
I did
sign.
actually. The first few
Okay.
episodes of Assassin's Creed 4
Oh, look, we have some clothes.
recorded again like
Yes, we
potato.
did.
The frame rate was about like
Well,
this,
I'm gonna leave
Anything
and
like the other one,
that's
very
what led me to
slow.
move away
I
from
can't
Shadow Play. At this time, this was recorded
build
on the Mac
a
using
brick
ScreenFlow.
Fireplace.
By that time, I'd already had a PC,
Yeah, that sounds
and I
good.
finally stopped using DX Story and moved to Shadow
Unfortunately,
Play.
I have to find some
which
netherrack to make it actually burn.
Was good
Yeah,
for
we
the
can just
time.
leave
It
for now.
definitely
It is
limited.
for
It didn't
fun.
have all the different audio channels, so I had to record audio separately if I wanted to
Watch
adjust
out.
my mic from the game. And Shadowplay would sometimes just randomly record one of my secondary monitors, which meant I'd lose
know
like a
if
whole
I'm
day's
bothered
work,
by
and
the
it would
fact
just
that
do
it's
it
not
randomly.
monsters.
Like it would record a
If
video
I'm
on the right
bothered-
monitor and then
if I'm
record it.
bothered by
Just
the fact
I would
that
load up the video to edit it, and it would
Does
just
that make
be
sense to you?
a video of Audacity, and I would
It
be
kind of makes me nervous.
outraged,
shake
which
your
is
head.
why I eventually moved away from that to
Building a
using
wall around the
OBS,
house just in case.
where I can see what's being recorded. And the only time I've ever lost footage from OBS is when I've had
Thank you.
that power outage once. But that's not a problem anymore either, because you can record in OBS using MOV. I was using MP4. But if you use MOV, even if it crashes,
go
the video
actually do
is
something
generally
now.
usable
We
afterward.
should probably dig
Whereas with
down.
MP4, if you don't properly wrap that
Yeah,
file,
because we have such a large
it's
cluster of-
useless. I've tried using different
We have
tools
our hands.
to restore them, but
Uh-huh.
ah,
That's gotten us so far. We have a wall built out of sand. All right, you know what? That's
I should have switched back over to my cam at this point.
I
I
think.
really should have,
All right.
because this is not thrilling
I'm
at
going
all.
to-
Lay.
They fortress.
I'm going to make a pickaxe. I get. No. Oh wait. You know what? Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. We can make. We don't need to find. Where are you?
I am making a sign.
Hey.
This is so
We don't
painful
need
to
to find
watch.
Yes.
Because
we
we
do.
Oh,
make
that
trouble.
graphic up there at the top, though. Real happy with that.
Very smart. But should
Ah,
we use wood for that?
There's the end of the video. That's pretty good, you gotta admit. As for a person who'd never used Motion 5 before, going in there and figuring out how to do that whole thing, I was pretty proud of myself, I will admit. Overall, I think it did turn out pretty okay. Yeah, so that's it, folks. This has been a look at the past. A look at my very first video ever released on July 8th, 2011. That's what kicked it all off right there. Hopefully you've gotten some insight into how I used to do things, how I do things now, and maybe you enjoyed this. Maybe. If you want to go back and watch that video without me talking over it, or nay, watch the entire series and the follow-up series, I'll link to them down below. Until next time, thank you folks for watching. Thank you for 6 years of awesomeness. God bless you, and I will see you later. Bye.